Imagine waking up tomorrow feeling stiff, achy, and tired. Imagine the thought of simple tasks feeling like a huge effort. Imagine the slow decline that many people accept as just part of getting older. It's a fear that touches many of us, a quiet worry about losing our strength, our sharp minds, and our independence. We see it happen around us, and we wonder if it's our inevitable future. But what if I told you it doesn't have to be this way? What if tiny, simple choices you make every single day could build a shield against that decline, keeping you strong, vibrant, and healthy for decades to come? This isn't about luck or genetics. It's about habits. And today, I'm going to share with you 5 incredibly simple habits that have allowed me, at 92 years old, to stay healthy, energetic, and sharp, never having been sick in over 30 years. These aren't complicated or expensive. They are foundational practices that work with your body's natural ability to heal and thrive. You will learn exactly what these 5 habits are, why they are so powerful based on real science, and how you can start doing them tomorrow morning without needing any special equipment or leaving your home. These 5 steps have made all the difference for me, and I believe they can make a world of difference for you too. I'm Dr. Ryo Eber, a geriatric physician with 58 years of experience treating older adults worldwide. If this idea of staying strong and healthy resonates with you, please take a moment to like this video and leave a comment below. It helps more people find these important messages. Everything I share comes from a lifetime of clinical practice and a deep dive into peer-reviewed scientific studies on aging and health. While I speak from experience and research, please remember that this information is for educational purposes only. Your health is unique, and you should always consult with your trusted healthcare provider before making any changes to your health routine, especially if you have existing health conditions or are taking medications. My goal is to empower you with knowledge, but your doctor is your partner in health. For over 30 years, I haven't had so much as a common cold. People are surprised when I tell them my age and how active I still am. They ask what my secret is. Is it some rare herb? A special exercise machine? Expensive supplements? No, it comes down to daily, consistent habits that build health from the inside out. These aren't habits I picked up overnight. They evolved over decades as I learned what truly works for a body as it ages, not just from textbooks, but from living it and seeing it in thousands of patients. The first habit, the one I do before my feet even touch the floor, is simple morning movement. It's not exercise in the way most people think about it. It's what I call a signal, a gentle message to my body that we are waking up fully, preparing for the day ahead. Many people, when they wake up, rush. They jump out of bed, maybe grab their phone, and immediately start thinking about the stresses of the day. Their body is still stiff, their blood is thick from sleep, their nervous system is just barely coming online. This sudden jolt can put stress on your heart, your joints, and your mind right from the start. It's like expecting an old car to race down the highway the moment you turn the key on a cold morning. You wouldn't do that. Your body deserves the same gentle care. When I was younger, in my late 50s or early 60s, I noticed I felt stiff and a bit foggy when I first woke up. I'd sometimes stumble or feel a little off balance. I read a study published in a medical journal talking about how the body's systems are at their most vulnerable right after waking. Blood pressure can be unstable, muscles are tight, and the brain is not yet fully alert. This made perfect sense to me. I needed a way to gently transition from sleep to wakefulness, to send a signal to my body that it was time to prepare for movement and activity. I started experimenting with small movements while still lying in bed. Nothing strenuous, just simple flexes and rotations, and I noticed a difference almost immediately. The stiffness lessened, the fogginess cleared faster, and I felt more centered and stable as I got out of bed. I learned that this isn't just about feeling better in the morning. It has lasting effects throughout the day. Gentle morning movement helps to get your blood flowing smoothly, delivering oxygen to your brain and muscles. It lubricates your joints, reducing stiffness and the risk of aches later on. It also helps to gently activate your nervous system, moving you from the relaxed state of sleep towards an alert but calm state for the day. Think of it as warming up the engine before you ask it to perform. A study from the National Institute on Aging has shown that even small amounts of light physical activity in the morning can improve balance, coordination, and overall energy levels in older adults. It helps reduce that feeling of fragility some people experience first thing. The practical action is incredibly simple. While still lying on your back in bed, take 3 deep, slow breaths. Feel your belly rise and fall. Then gently start moving your fingers and toes. Wiggle them, spread them. Then slowly rotate your ankles in circles, first one way, then the other. Do the same with your wrists. You can add gentle knee bends or stretches if they feel comfortable, but the core is just warming up the extremities and major joints. It takes me about 90 seconds, sometimes 2 minutes if I feel like lingering in the feeling of waking up my body. That's it. You don't need special clothes or a mat, just your body and your bed. This practice sends a message. We are waking up carefully. We are preparing to move with ease today. It's a dialogue with your body, a sign of respect. Now, a safety nuance. If you have any specific joint pain or medical conditions, always do these movements gently and within your comfort range. Never push into pain. If a movement hurts, skip it or modify it. This should feel good, like a welcome stretch, not a strain. You can also consult with a physical therapist for movements tailored to your specific needs. But for most people, simple ankle rotations, wrist circles, and deep breaths are safe and beneficial. I've done this almost every day for 3 decades. There were mornings I felt tired or stiff, and those were the days it was most important to do this gentle wake-up ritual. I learned that consistency is key. It's not about intensity, it's about sending that signal daily. The Mayo Clinic has published research highlighting how regular, low-intensity movement, particularly in the morning, can contribute to better joint health over time and even help regulate aspects of your circulation simply by promoting blood flow early in the day. It sets a positive tone for physical activity for the rest of your waking hours. It's a fundamental step in telling your body, I am here, I am aware, and I value your ability to move. It helps prevent the body from tightening up overnight and creates a smoother, more comfortable start to your day. It's an act of self-care that pays dividends in reduced stiffness, improved balance, and a greater sense of physical readiness. Don't underestimate the power of this simple start. What's the next tiny habit that adds another layer to this morning routine? Something I drink that primes my body in a different way. After gently waking up my body, the very next thing I do is give it a powerful internal signal with a simple drink. This is the habit that, combined with the others, I believe has kept my immune system strong and me free from illness for over 30 years. It's not a fancy juice or a costly supplement. It's a warm glass of water with lemon, turmeric, and a pinch of black pepper. That's all. But its power is immense. I call it my golden glass. This drink is the first thing that enters my system each morning, and it acts like a gentle internal cleanser and protector. For many years, I struggled with common ailments. Colds seemed to linger forever, my digestion wasn't always smooth, and I often felt a general sense of sluggishness. I was eating what I thought was a healthy diet, but something was missing. I started researching traditional remedies and the science behind natural compounds. I came across studies on the individual benefits of lemon, turmeric, and black pepper, and then I found research suggesting their combined effects were even more powerful. This led me to develop this simple morning ritual. Let's look at why it works. First, warm water. Starting your day with warm water is incredibly gentle on your digestive system. It helps to stimulate peristalsis, the natural muscle contractions that move food through your gut. It also helps to rehydrate you after hours of sleep. Adding lemon juice provides a potent dose of vitamin C, a cornerstone for immune function. The Linus Pauling Institute at Oregon State University has published extensive research on vitamin C, showing its crucial role in supporting the production and function of white blood cells, which are your body's soldiers against infection. For older adults who may have less robust immune responses, adequate vitamin C is even more important. Beyond immunity, lemon stimulates bile production in the liver, aiding in fat digestion and helping the body process toxins. It can also support healthy stomach acid levels, which is vital for breaking down food and absorbing nutrients, something that can become less efficient as we age. Next is turmeric, a root known for centuries in traditional medicine, but now widely recognized by science for its incredible anti-inflammatory properties. The key active compound in turmeric is curcumin. Inflammation is a silent enemy in aging. It contributes to heart disease, arthritis, cognitive decline, and countless other age-related issues. Hundreds of peer-reviewed studies have explored curcumin's ability to lower inflammatory markers in the body. A study published in the journal Frontiers in Pharmacology specifically looked at curcumin supplementation in aging adults and found improvements in immune function and reduced oxidative stress, another key factor in cellular aging. However, there's a critical piece to the turmeric puzzle: absorption. Curcumin is poorly absorbed on its own. That's where the pinch of black pepper comes in. Black pepper contains piperine, a compound that has been scientifically shown to dramatically enhance the bioavailability of curcumin, sometimes by up to 2,000%. Without the pepper, much of the valuable curcumin might pass through your system unused. Together, warm water, lemon, turmeric, and black pepper create a synergistic effect. They work together to support your immune system, reduce inflammation, and promote healthy digestion right at the start of your day. It takes less than 5 minutes to prepare. I heat a cup of filtered water until it's warm, not boiling hot, just comfortable to drink. I squeeze in the juice of about half a fresh lemon. I add about a quarter teaspoon of ground turmeric and a small pinch of black pepper. I stir it well, and then I sip it slowly before I eat or drink anything else. The change I experienced after starting this was profound. Before, I would often get at least 1 or 2 significant colds or sinus infections every year. My joints felt stiffer, especially in the mornings. Within a couple of weeks of starting the Golden Glass daily, I noticed my digestion was smoother and I felt less bloated. My joints seemed less creaky. After a few months, I realized I hadn't been sick at all. That was over 30 years ago, and the pattern has held. Does this mean I am never exposed to germs? Of course not, but my body seems much better equipped to handle them. It's like building a strong fortress wall. The Golden Glass isn't a magic bullet, but it's a powerful daily support system for my internal defenses. It's a simple act that tells my body, I am nourishing you, I am protecting you, I am preparing you for the day. This small, consistent habit has had a massive impact on my overall health and resilience. It's a testament to how basic, natural ingredients can provide potent support for aging bodies. It's an accessible practice for almost anyone, requiring only common kitchen items. It reinforces the idea that powerful health interventions don't need to be complex or expensive. They just need to be consistent and targeted to support the body's fundamental processes. So, before your morning coffee or tea, consider giving your body this golden gift. It's a simple declaration that you are prioritizing your health and well-being. What's the next habit? One that gets me out of the house and moving in a gentle yet powerful way. After warming my body gently and then nourishing it internally with the Golden Glass, the third essential habit is my daily walk. I don't walk for speed or to burn calories. I walk for healing. Every single day, without fail, I step outside for at least 15 minutes, sometimes 20. No headphones, no distractions, just me, the rhythm of my steps and my breath. For many people, walking is seen as the least effective form of exercise, something you do if you can't do anything else. But that's a profound misunderstanding. Especially as we age, consistent, moderate walking is one of the most powerful activities you can do for your overall health. In my younger years, I thought I needed to be pushing myself hard, jogging or doing strenuous workouts to stay fit. I believed that sweat and exhaustion were the measures of effective exercise. While intense exercise has its place, I discovered through both my medical practice and personal experience that consistency and longevity often come from more moderate, sustainable activities. I read a fascinating study many years ago that highlighted the incredible benefits of simply walking. It showed that regular walking could significantly reduce systemic inflammation, that underlying chronic inflammation that contributes to so many age-related diseases. It could help regulate blood sugar levels, improve circulation, boost cognitive function, and even reduce the risk of premature death by a significant percentage. I remember thinking, could something so simple really be that powerful? I decided to make it a cornerstone of my routine. I stopped feeling guilty if I didn't get a high-intensity workout in and focused instead on making sure I got my walk in every single day. The results were undeniable. My joints felt looser and less prone to stiffness. My digestion became more regular. My mood improved, and I felt a greater sense of calm and clarity throughout the day. Walking isn't just about moving your legs, it's about moving your lymphatic system, which helps clear waste from your body. It's about gently challenging your cardiovascular system, keeping your heart and blood vessels strong. It's about engaging your muscles and bones, which helps maintain strength and density. And importantly, it's about connecting with the world outside, even if it's just your own neighborhood. The consistent rhythm of walking can also have a calming effect on the nervous system, helping to reduce stress. A study published in the British Journal of Sports Medicine found that even relatively short periods of walking around 20 minutes could lead to reductions in C-reactive protein, a key marker of inflammation in the body among older adults. Another well-known study from Stanford University demonstrated that walking significantly boosts creative thinking and problem-solving abilities compared to sitting. But for me, the real proof is in how I feel when I miss a walk. There have been rare days, due to travel or unforeseen circumstances, where I haven't been able to take my walk. On those days, I feel the difference acutely. My body feels heavier, my joints feel less fluid, and my mind feels a bit sluggish. It's a clear reminder that this isn't just a habit. It's medicine. I treat my daily walk like a prescription. I put on comfortable shoes with good support. I start at a gentle pace, focusing on my breath, maybe inhaling for a count of 4 and exhaling for a count of 6, a simple technique that helps regulate the nervous system. I try to keep my posture upright, swinging my arms gently to help with balance and circulation. One unexpected benefit I discovered is the power of smiling while I walk. It might sound strange, but studies, like one in psychosomatic medicine, suggest that the simple act of smiling, even if you don't feel particularly happy at first, can activate your vagus nerve. This nerve plays a crucial role in regulating heart rate, digestion, and the body's inflammatory response. Smiling while moving seems to amplify the stress-reducing effects of the activity. So I make a conscious effort to smile, breathe, and walk. It's a simple formula, 15 to 20 minutes daily with intention. It requires no special equipment beyond comfortable shoes and the willingness to step outside. It's accessible for most people, regardless of current fitness level. You can start with even shorter periods if needed and gradually increase. The key is the daily commitment. It's an act of self-care that grounds me and prepares me physically and mentally for the day. It's a moving meditation that clears my head and energizes my body. It reminds me that my body was built for movement, and that daily movement is essential for its health and vitality. Don't wait for perfect weather or perfect motivation. Just put on your shoes, open the door, and start walking. Your body will thank you. Still with me and finding value in these simple habits? Type health in the comments below. Let me tell you a quick story about the impact of simple habits. I had a patient in his late 70s who came to me complaining of constant fatigue, joint pain, and frequent colds. He was taking several medications, but felt he was just falling apart. We reviewed his lifestyle, and it was clear he was sedentary and not paying much attention to his diet. I didn't prescribe him more pills. Instead, I challenged him to commit to just two simple habits: a 15-minute walk every morning and adding a source of protein to each meal. He was skeptical, but agreed to try it for a month. When he came back, he was like a different person. His energy was up, his joint pain had significantly decreased, and he hadn't had a cold in weeks. He continued these habits, and over the next few years, his health markers improved so much that he was able to reduce some of his medications under his doctor's supervision. This wasn't a miracle cure, it was the power of consistent, simple action. It taught me and him that the body responds remarkably well to fundamental support, and that small, consistent habits can often be more powerful than complex interventions. This story is a constant reminder to me of why these simple habits are so important. Beyond movement and internal cleansing, there is one nutrient I prioritize above almost all others, especially as I've gotten older. This is the fourth habit: ensuring adequate protein intake, particularly at breakfast. When I was in my early 60s, despite being a doctor, I wasn't paying enough attention to my own protein needs. I thought eating healthy meant lots of fruits, vegetables, and grains. But I noticed I was gradually losing muscle mass, my energy would dip significantly by mid-morning, and my mental sharpness wasn't what it used to be. I'd forget small things' names, where I put objects, even parts of conversations. I initially put it down to age, but then I reviewed the emerging research on protein needs in older adults and realized my mistake. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at processing and utilizing protein. This means we actually need more protein than we did when we were younger, not less, just to maintain what we have. Protein isn't just about building big muscles. It's absolutely essential for maintaining muscle mass, which is crucial for strength, balance, and preventing falls. But it's also vital for the health of your immune system. Antibodies and immune cells are made from amino acids, the building blocks of protein. It's needed for enzymes that drive countless chemical reactions in your body, including digestion and tissue repair. And critically, it's a key component of neurotransmitters, the chemical messengers in your brain that are responsible for mood, focus, and memory. When I learned this, I completely changed my approach to breakfast. Instead of a typical low-protein meal like cereal or toast, I started eating what I now call my brain and body breakfast. It's simple: one boiled egg, a cup of Greek yogurt, a handful of walnuts, and a few blueberries. This combination provides over 25 grams of high-quality protein, along with healthy fats, fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants. It's a complete meal that truly fuels my body and brain for the morning. Why is protein at breakfast so important? Your body has been in a fasted state all night. Providing a good source of protein first thing in the morning signals to your muscles and brain that resources are available for repair and function. It helps kickstart your metabolism and provides a steady source of energy, preventing those energy crashes often experienced after a carbohydrate-heavy breakfast. Studies published in journals like the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition have consistently shown that older adults who consume adequate protein, particularly distributing it throughout the day with a focus on breakfast, have significantly better muscle maintenance, improved physical function, fewer hospitalizations, and even increased longevity. Research from Tufts University has specifically highlighted the link between higher protein intake in seniors and a stronger immune response to illnesses and vaccinations. This isn't just about physical strength. It's about building overall resilience against the challenges of aging. Not all protein sources are created equal in terms of their amino acid profile. Complete proteins, like those found in eggs, dairy, and meat, contain all 9 essential amino acids that your body cannot produce on its own. My breakfast incorporates several excellent sources. Eggs are considered the gold standard for protein quality. Greek yogurt is a fantastic source of complete protein, plus calcium for bone health and probiotics for gut health. Walnuts add beneficial omega-3 fatty acids, which are anti-inflammatory and good for brain health, though they are not a complete protein on their own. Blueberries provide antioxidants that protect your cells from damage and support brain function. This breakfast doesn't just keep me full. It keeps me sharp, energized, and robust. Before this habit, I would often feel drained and lose focus by late morning. Now, I can easily power through meetings, patient visits, or any tasks without needing a pick-me-up. My blood sugar feels stable, and I don't experience those mid-morning slumps. It's a fundamental shift in how I approach fueling my body, and the beauty is, it doesn't have to be complicated. While my go-to is the egg and yogurt combination, I sometimes vary it with cottage cheese and flax seeds, a small piece of leftover grilled chicken, or even a lentil-based dish. The principle remains the same: prioritize protein, especially at the start of the day. Your body uses the nutrients you provide to build and repair itself. Starting the day with a strong foundation of protein is like giving your body the best possible building materials right when it needs them most. It's not a luxury or just for athletes. It's a critical component of maintaining health and vitality as you age. You wouldn't try to drive a car on fumes, so don't ask your body to run efficiently without the essential building blocks it needs. A protein-rich breakfast is an investment in your physical and cognitive health that pays immense dividends. It's an actionable step you can take tomorrow morning, regardless of your current diet. By simply shifting what you eat for breakfast, you can make a profound difference in how you feel and function throughout the entire day. What's the fifth and final habit, the one that governs all the others, by starting with the most important organ of all? The fifth habit, the one that I believe underpins all the others, isn't about the body at all. It's about the mind. Many people focus solely on physical health as they age, but I've learned that the mind often shows signs of aging before the body does. If you want to stay truly young, you have to start with your mental state. Every single morning, before I speak to anyone, before I check emails or the news, I engage in what I call mental tuning. It's not formal meditation, and it's not therapy. It's a simple practice of sitting still for just 3 minutes and intentionally picturing the kind of day I want to have and, more importantly, how I want to feel throughout that day. I don't dwell on potential problems or my to-do list. Instead, I focus on positive states: feeling calm, feeling strong, feeling steady, feeling useful, feeling joyful. Then, I mentally walk through the day, visualizing myself moving through different situations, driving, talking to people, handling tasks while maintaining those feelings of calm, strength, and clarity. This might sound too simple to be effective, but it is incredibly powerful. The science behind this is fascinating. Neuroscientists, including researchers who have worked with individuals like Dr. Joe Dispenza, have shown through brain imaging like fMRI scans that when you vividly imagine performing an action or being in a certain state, the same neural pathways in the brain are activated as if you were actually experiencing it. By consistently visualizing yourself feeling calm, capable, and resilient, you are literally training your brain to default to those states. You are building and strengthening the neural circuits associated with peace, focus, and positive emotions. Over time, this rewires your nervous system. Why is this crucial for aging? Chronic stress is a major accelerator of aging and a significant contributor to many health problems. It floods your body with cortisol and other stress hormones, which can damage brain cells, weaken your immune system, disrupt digestion, and even contribute to muscle loss. As we age, our ability to bounce back from stress can diminish, and chronic stress can manifest as fatigue, confusion, anxiety, and increased susceptibility to illness. But when you start your day by intentionally tuning your mind to a state of calm strength, you counteract the stress response from the outset. You are telling your nervous system, "Today, we will operate from a place of peace and capability." I saw the opposite effect vividly in a dear friend of mine years ago. We were similar in age and health status, but he was constantly consumed by worry about the news, finances, trivial things. He lived in a perpetual state of low-grade anxiety. One day, he suffered a serious health event that seemed to come out of nowhere. Thankfully, he recovered, but it was a wake-up call. He asked me how I managed to stay so calm amidst life's challenges. I explained that I don't avoid challenges, but I actively choose not to let them dominate my internal state, starting with my morning mental tuning. Worry, I told him, is a thief of energy and health. By setting my intention each morning, I build a mental fortress against it. The benefits extend beyond just feeling better emotionally. When you reduce chronic stress through practices like this, your body follows suit. Your blood pressure can lower, your immune cells become more active and effective, your cognitive function is supported, and even your digestion improves because the stress response diverts energy away from these vital processes. A study from the University of Wisconsin-Madison in 2016 found that just 5 minutes of daily mental training or visualization could significantly reduce anxiety, improve focus, and even boost immune markers in adults over 65. And the positive effects were measurable for weeks afterward. This habit costs nothing but 3 minutes of your time. You don't need any special skills, equipment, or environment. Just find a quiet spot to sit, close your eyes if it helps, and spend those minutes vividly imagining the kind of day you desire and the feelings you want to embody. Picture yourself moving through the day with ease, handling challenges calmly, feeling grateful, feeling capable. See yourself smiling, walking, enjoying your golden glass, feeling strong after your protein-rich breakfast. This mental rehearsal isn't about wishing problems away. It's about training your internal state to be resilient and positive regardless of external circumstances. Your thoughts create your internal environment, and your internal environment profoundly impacts your physical health through the complex interplay of the nervous system and hormones. By consciously directing your thoughts first thing in the morning, you are taking powerful control of your well-being. This practice is the foundation upon which the other habits build. Without a calm and focused mind, it's harder to maintain consistent physical habits, to appreciate the benefits, or to respond to your body's needs with wisdom. So, make these 3 minutes non-negotiable. It's a small investment with immense returns for your mental and physical longevity. It's the ultimate act of proactively choosing your state of being for the day ahead. So there you have it. Not some complex medical regimen or expensive experimental treatment, but 5 incredibly simple, accessible habits that I have woven into the fabric of my daily life for over 3 decades. Waking up my body gently, drinking my golden glass for internal defense, taking my healing walk outdoors, fueling my brain and body with protein at breakfast, and tuning my mind for calm strength. These are the pillars of my health at 92. Doctors may have expected me to slow down decades ago, but by consistently applying these simple principles, I have maintained a level of health and vitality that surprises many. These habits work not because they are complicated, but because they support your body's natural capacity for health, resilience, and self-repair. They address fundamental aspects of aging, inflammation, immunity, muscle loss, mental clarity, stress response in a gentle yet powerful way. Health isn't something you find, it's something you build, one consistent choice at a time. It's easy to overlook the power of simple actions, but their cumulative effect over years and decades is profound. You don't need to be 92 to start building this foundation. The best time to begin is always today. By implementing even 1 or 2 of these habits, you can start to shift the trajectory of your own aging journey, reclaiming energy, clarity, and strength. Which of these 5 habits resonates most with you, or which one do you think you could start doing tomorrow? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, please subscribe to my channel for more insights on healthy aging. Now, these 5 morning habits set me up for the day, But there's one more crucial piece I haven't shared yet. It's something I do every single night, a habit that optimizes my body's repair processes while I sleep. Science suggests this nightly ritual might be one of the most powerful tools for cellular repair and even reversing aspects of aging itself. We will explore this vital habit in our next video. Thank you for joining me today. It is my sincerest hope that sharing these simple practices will inspire you to take small, consistent steps towards building your own vibrant, healthy future. Remember, your body is capable of incredible things when you support it wisely. Embrace these habits, be patient, and trust in the power of consistency. Start small, stay consistent, and watch the profound difference it makes over time. You have more control over your health destiny than you might think. These habits are your tools. Use them wisely and live fully.